Hey YouTubers, it's Mocha Natural. I am checking in today for day 8 of the green smoothie cleanse. And I have to let you guys know it's been rough today. I've had a tough time, primarily because when I got to work today, I went down to the break room to prepare my smoothies as I usually do. Discovered that I had forgotten my protein powder. Protein powder is a very important ingredient in my smoothies. It helps to satiate my appetite. Just helps me to stay fulfilled for at least 2.5 to 3 hours at a time. And I didn't have it today, and it really sucked. I felt so hungry within an hour after I drank my smoothie because, at that point it pretty much felt like the smoothie was like sugared water in a sense, and not that the fruit was all that sweet, but I mean, it just felt like it just ran right through me, and so I felt so hungry within an hour of drinking my smoothie. I started eating my snacks. So it pretty much went like that throughout the whole day, where I was eating soon after I drank my smoothies. And so now all of my snacks are gone. It is now, almost 4:30 now. And so I'm working on my dinner smoothie as I speak right now. So I'm kind of hoping that I can make it home and just be able to do like a 4th smoothie with some protein powder, because I'm not going to make it through the night. I actually planned to do some Zumba tonight, and I know that I need some protein. Like, I was so close to giving in today, so close, you guys. I had several thoughts of just getting up out of my office and going to get me like a chicken patty from somewhere. Not that I, was craving any kind of carbs or, a whole sandwich of something, or even a dessert. It was just meat. And, it's just funny how being on this cleanse makes me realize how much protein is an important factor. Not that I didn't know that, but I mean, when your body really reminds you that, yes, I need some protein to get through the day. So almost didn't make it, and the day is not over, but I'm so determined right now to make it through the full 10 days. The first time that I did the cleanse, I messed up on day 7, and so I want to be able to complete all 10 days without messing up. Okay, I'm hurting right now. Yesterday actually was another day that I was feeling a little bit of temptation, only because there was food around me. I discovered that we have a Boston Market in our neighborhood, which is one of my favorite fast food restaurants. Boston Market's food tastes so good. Like, if you're into home-style cooking, macaroni and cheese, which I really don't eat their macaroni and cheese too much. My daughter really likes that. But the sweet potato casserole, the cream spinach, their mashed potatoes, their loaded mashed potatoes, and of course the chicken, on point. Like, you will be left feeling like a stuffed turkey. So that's probably not a great thing that I discovered that they're in the neighborhood now, but at any rate, we went there yesterday, and because the food was smelling so good, I was so tempted to really just, get me a plate. And I actually did get me a plate, but my plate had only side items on it. And the other good thing is that my plate is in the refrigerator. It's in the refrigerator untouched. Okay, so I am definitely proud about that little small victory there, because it could have been a different story this morning. But at any rate, also, these past couple of days, the weight loss thing has not been going as, as it did the first, round. And I guess it's kind of expected. The very first time you do something like this, you're losing a bunch of water weight. Pretty much, it's a bunch of weight that's coming off of your body. So now the second time around, I'm not, I don't have as much water weight to lose. And so, there's not a lot coming off. But apparently you're still supposed to lose a pound a day, and I have not been doing that since day 4, I would believe. So yesterday there was only a 0.6 pound loss, and then I woke up this morning and there was only a 0.2 pound loss. I was really bummed because this weekend after I ran a 5K race, and on top of that I didn't eat as much. I really thought that those two factors alone would help me to have a really nice weigh-in, but it didn't. Like, my weight did not change at all. And so, since that day, I'm like, okay, do I really want to continue the full 10 days? I mean, I really had those kind of thoughts because I felt that, I'm really doing a whole lot to stay disciplined to this, and I'm not getting the results, so, on the scale. I'm sore right now from that race. I'm telling you what, I finished the race in 34 minutes and 48 seconds, which is pretty good since I had not been running consistently for the past 2 weeks. So, oh my goodness. I just felt like, okay, I probably won't continue. Just those thoughts right there. But I'm like, okay, no, we're not going to go back to that point, because the point of this whole thing here is to, get as far away from obesity as I can. And sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts to discipline yourself. And but the more you do it, the better it will be, and the easier it will be for you. And so I am a living witness of it, because I've done it before. I just kind of got away from it. So yes, this is the trial period right now that I'm going through, and I just need to tough it out. But it does hurt. It does suck to not see the weight loss, like you want it to be on the scale. So today, actually I'm at 174.8. You guys will have to just see the video clips of the my weigh-ins, and I have all of those there as a record. So but anyhow, when I did not have the weight loss that I felt I should have, I went to try on some pants that my daughter had that she wanted to take back to the store because they were a little bit too big for her. So I tried those bad boys on, and I actually could get them on me. Like, the waistline part was actually a little big on me. Now, for her waistline is definitely much smaller than mine, but for it to be small on my waistline, I mean, it was just like, okay, now. It's like, I went and showed them to her, and she was like, what do you have on? So, that made me feel a bit better about the fact that I didn't see the weight loss on the scale, but I at least could get into something that I had no idea, no intention of getting into. Okay, so, but I guess I can do just a quick, shot of what I'm looking like right now, since I haven't basically shown where I started out from. So, anyhow, just hold tight. I'll show you guys. Alright, so, of course, as always, it's the midsection that I'm mostly concerned about here. And I still have this little baby hump that I'm going to have surgery to correct it. I promise. Yes, I will. That's the back side. Yeah, so things are looking, pretty well. I'm mostly, satisfied at the direction that my waistline is going in. You know, definitely slimming down there. So anyhow, can't be too upset. So with that said, I'm going to try and keep this thing short, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Alrighty, take it easy.